previous class we covered item request approval. Okay, and we have seen even how to create the items, and also we observed how to create item using copy option. I guess I covered, I guess, that one also. Copy.
Wait, I'm not seeing your
Yeah,
screen.
you cannot see. I mean, you can see now Excel, right?
Wait, 1 second. Yeah, I'm able to see it now.
Okay.
Actually, it went into minimized mode.
Fine. So previous class we covered request approval, item request approval, how to trigger and how to create the items you have seen. And I think I have shown even copy functionality. So I'll show one more time how to create item using copy. Means assume that you have one item, based on that item you want to make a new one more item through the copy functionality. So it will be very easy. So for that, go to home, go to product management, and go to product information management. It is a PIM. People used to call it as PIM, product information management. So if you go to task list, create item. So you have to select your organizations here. Our organization is,
This is item organization, right?
yeah, these and all item organization, correct. Our organizations item class. It is class, that is. 1 second. Item are this, the item are created. Okay. And here you can see the create from copy option. Okay, so using that you can make it out the copy from existing one. So I'll show, we have some tested items. So this is the one we created. Hope so it will be there. No, let me check. Something PRC will be there. I'm not taking actual examples data. That is a mistake I'm doing. Master organization. It's not there here. Okay, so let me check. I'll do. I can check this different way. Oh, sorry. So let me find out first manage items, then using that I can make it out.
Okay.
So manage items is, remember that, just to view the items, whatever items which are present in our system, in order to view that. So they will use the manage items. Okay.
What is the difference between manage item and browse item?
Browse and both are same, but usually browse items are used for product information. I said, right? So we have two things: product development and product information management. There are two what you call separate areas are there in the product management. Product development, during product development they are going to use the browse items, but more or less the functionality will be same. Browse items, manage items, both are same, but browse items are used for product development, whereas manage items used for product information management area. Okay, so I guess we have PRCs there. That is what I remember. So let me open. So this particular thing is belongs to which master arc and all those things I want to set. See. Okay, so PRC and master or okay, this one I can use now. PRC by, we'll go to copy functionality now. Product information. So how to verify that item is belongs to which item org? So come to this manage items. If you go to associations, so here it will show this is belongs to which one. The organization belongs to 00. So but we are expecting different organization. See, when you are doing the copy functionality, the whichever item you are going to copy, I mean from which item you wanted to copy, that item must be belongs to same organization. But here we are trying, I'll show that one. Now I am trying to CCS, different item arc. Okay, but this is belongs to 00. So system wouldn't show that but this particular item under the LOV. So let me show to you. So this is my arc. Oh, sorry. Create from copy. So if I take this PRC, system will not pull because this item is belongs to different master arc. Okay, so now I wanted to check which item will be there. Mm, by will take, yeah, here also you can see this organization 00 is the master arc. We did right that day something we created right for different master arc.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take same master arc. I'll try to change here. Here I'll give 00.
Mhm.
Now if I put here, yeah, okay. I think this master arc someone has disturbed. Yeah, these are the test instance, right? People used to have, they're doing a lot of R&Ds. I think no. Okay, so what I'll do is quickly I'll create one item with the CCS and I'll show how this copy functionality will be working. Okay, so I'll create one quick item. So what is the class here? This is the class, is it? Hmm, oh my god. RT. Okay, no problem. So I'll take purchase item. So we have one more functionality here, Prisa. I'll explain to you. So assume that we have a two types of templates you selected in the selected list. So now our question is from which template the system will pull the data for attributes. So always you have to remember here the lower level. So whichever it is lower level, from there the system will pull the values for your attributes, whatever attributes in the manufacturing, inventory, order management, purchasing. So we have a lot of attributes, right? So always the attributes values will bring from lower level of item template. So
Why
here,
so?
now that is the functionality. Suppose we have a some 3 to 4 templates you selected.
Mm.
Now from where the system will pull is always it will pull from last one. So in this example, these are finished goods. Again, if you have 3 more, suppose I have kit here. So always it will pull from kit. So that is the way
Okay.
system has been, I mean, the template has been designed to get the data. Okay, select list
Okay.
has been designed. So now time being, I'll remove this. I'll keep finished goods. Click on OK. So no need to select a list.
Mm.
So here we'll find, so user item type finished goods. Okay, means from the finished good template, system will pulling the data. So life cycle phases. So these and all, if you define the values in the template, automatically system will bring all the data. If it is not defined, it will be blank. So you have to select while creating the item. Okay. So
Okay.
primary unit. So here I'll keep box. Mm, Box is not there. So each, and go to specifications. See, you can see here as, no, no. These options pulled from template. Okay. Now go to associations. These and all we have seen. Now I wanted to check the copy functionality. So automatically system will bring this what do you call item arc default, because while creating item we selected, right? Now I wanted to assign this, just save. Okay, we have to give here. So copy something 15th 03 2020. Okay, so now, yeah, here using this plus button, what we are doing, we are mapping with the inventory arc. So once you associate your item with the inventory arc, in that inventory arc the system will allow to do transactions. If it is not associated, we cannot do any kind of transactions. That is a functionality behind that. Now we'll see what and all organizations you have. This is master, this is the inventory arc. Now click on save. Okay, so system save. This is the item. So let me store this. Okay, save and close. Now using that one, I'll show the copy functionality. Create item. So what is our master arc? CCS. What is the class? R.
RT.
Yeah. Not. Okay. No need to select this. So just create from copy. No need to select item class. So we are doing
Mm.
the copy, right? Okay. Just directly select create from copy. So here we have an option number of items. How many you want to create? I wanted to
Mm.
create 3. So how many you want, you can create. So what is the item? Now I want to select my item which is saved just now. Copy, paste. Okay. Now it will ask here copy attributes and then apply templates and then copy. So whichever option you want, you can select. I'm selecting copy first attributes, then apply templates. So just
What is
select.
the difference?
See, the difference is first attributes. So irrespective of template, we have some attributes. So item
Mm.
status is okay, and item and top we have selected, right, some of the things. So what system will do is system first copy those attributes and then apply templates.
Mm.
Both are same, there is no change, but apply templates and then copy attributes. So it means that first it will take apply the template, whichever template which is present for this item, So for this item, what is the template which you have selected? Finished goods. First it will apply, then it will copy the attributes. So that is the difference. Okay. Just click on OK. Now see, system will ask, we have selected, since we have selected 3, so system will ask to provide the 3 item names. So I'll keep same 15th 03 2001. Okay. So this is 0203. So if you want, you can keep same copy, I mean same item into description as well. Okay. See here how we got the finished goods is based on the copy of the item. For that copy item, what is the template which you have? Based on that, system has pulled this one. Okay. So remaining and all not required. It will copy everything from primary item, whichever item you selected during copy. Just select the provide the information of the item and then save. Now you can verify whether our items has been created or not. So how to verify? Go to manage items. So provide starting with, so we have starting with this one, right? This is common. Just search. See 01, 02, 03, and then these we have created previous, right? So like that system will create the items through copy functionality. But here you can observe one thing, the organization has not associated. That association you have to do manually. Okay, so this is a way to make it out copy. So next one is uh, loading of items, we'll see. So loading of items means we have actually the scenario in particular migration during the implementation time. Okay, so let us take one of the example, the client which you have one client. So assume that the TCS is the client. So they are using EBS in their business applications currently. Okay. Now they wanted to implement Fusion. Fusion completely for their business. Okay. So when they took the decision of implementation of Fusion, so what they have to do? I mean, what and all things they have to consider? First, they consider the data, whatever data which is present in the EBS. They want to move the data, means data is nothing but either items or receipts or invoices or payables, anything. Okay, so they wanted to move the data from legacy system to Fusion. That is the 100% required, right? Otherwise, definitely they are going to lose the things. I mean, they can't run the business with Fusion, right? So first priority thing is they they are looking for to move the data from legacy system to Fusion. So how we are going to do that is there are two ways. One is web services. Web services means here we require software technical expert. So using that, what you call something XML or SOA services, they're going to create the programs. So with the help of the programs, you can pull the data from legacy to Fusion. That is the one way. And second way is without knowledge, without what you call IT knowledge, without technical knowledge. If you want to pull the data from legacy to Fusion, so we are using FBDA templates, file-based data integration template. So it is similar like a Excel format. So what you have to do is once you got the data from legacy systems, in the Excel format. That data you have to copy into in the Fbdi. So you prepare your Fbdas. It is similar like just Excel only. Prepare that Fbda, and through some certain process, certain procedure, we need to import the data into Fusion. Okay, so Fbda is the place with the help of that we can bring the data from legacy system to cloud. One of the that is second option, and along with we have some more options while to bring the data along with the Fbda is one is first one is Fbda, second one is some screens will not support the Fbda, it will support ADFDI integrated. So I think we have seen that one during currencies conversion. Am I right?
Yes. Yeah.
So we have a three options here: Fbda, Fbdi, and ADFDI integrator, ADFDI integrator, and last one is CSV format, CSV files. FBDI is file-based data integrator. ADFDI is, I think something is there. Let me check in Google. ADFDI, ADFDI meaning desktop integration. Uh, application desktop framework. Okay, application
Okay.
desktop framework or integration. Application desktop frame framework. Something is there here. That's fine. So it is like one of the what you called plugin. So we need to install in our system. So once plugin has been installed, so using Excel file, you can import the data.
Mm.
Okay. And one more thing is CSV format. CSV format. What do you mean by CSV format is, so that particular thing you can use only for configuration screens. So we cannot find out the CSV format option for transaction screens. Only for configuration screens we can see that option. So how it is look like, I'll show.
I work on CSV files.
Okay. So in the Fusion, from where we need to download, I'm showing now.
Okay.
Not open. Okay. So go to others, setup and
Mm.
maintenance. So there are a lot of various options. From here also you can go to setup and maintenance, or through others also we can open the setup and maintenance.
Okay.
So even this particular schema, whatever the front end we have, right? The schema also we
Mm.
can modify it,
Mm.
the dashboard.
Okay.
Okay. So let us go for any functional area. I'm going to for manufacturing.
Mm.
So go to inventory management. See, there are again here some kind of classification. So if you want to import the data for entire this function area, okay, then we have to choose your actions here. So click on actions. Here we have a option called as export to CSV. So when you select this
Mm.
particular option, what system will do is system will download the package. Means there are, see, under inventory management I can find here various transactions, correct, various tasks.
Yeah.
For all the tasks, system will make one CSV and download that CSV into your local machine. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
That's great.
Mm. So I'll show that one how it will look like. Now we need to submit this program. So export only templates, or you want to export the data which is present in the system also, you can export. So if you're not selecting this one, what system will do is whatever data which is present under this functional area of inventory management, all the data system will try to export it. Okay, now it will take a lot of time to export because this is the test system. Just I wanted to export only template files. Okay, just select this option and click on submit. So some what you call some background schedule process will run, and once it is successful, system will allow to download that. So I'll show that one how to do. So again, go here. Here you can see the progress. Click on that. View the progress. See, we have a 37 objects under this particular inventory management. So if everything has been run, then system will allow to download the template. So this is the for complete functional area. No, I don't want to download for complete functional area. Then we have one more option for each and every screen wise, task wise. Task wise also we can download the CSV file. So just refresh it.
Then how to fill data?
Yeah, data filling is like, that from legacy we are going to get the data. So I'll show how to do. Just, only I'll show how the template is look like. So we have to follow certain rules for that. And once you know those rules, those kind of data, which data we need to enter. Once you know those kind of things, then it will be easy to load the data. So we did actually this inventory management. We are used to load the data for locators and for sub inventories, and restricted of items to sub inventory, restricted of item to locator. So these are 4 to 5 functionalities we loaded using this CSV format.
Okay.
So mostly this particular functionality will be used when you want to move the configuration from development system to testing system. Okay, so that time they're going to download the package from the development system. That package they will export to test system, and then from test system, once it is the user has given the sign off, then from UAT they will move to the production. So this particular functionality will be widely used nowadays in the cloud. Okay, because each and everything manually you need to what you call define the function, define the configurations is tedious job. So to overcome that, they're going to use this particular feature. Okay, total objects 10 and completed, still in progress. So once status has been completed, system will show one option here, download the file. So still it is running. And if you want single one, I think from here also you can do. No, we don't have any option to download individual files. So we have to download from on top. It will appear one button once this process has been finished.
Have you done this implementation for any company?
Yeah,
For which one?
I did for All Faisal and Western Digital I did, and then third one is USM I did. Currently I'm working with this one UK Swansea. So there's a
You're
fourth.
doing it alone or you
We
in
have a
team?
team actually. We have a team. We
You're
have.
leading or you're a team
I
member?
am actually. I'm a team member. I'm leading data migration part, So under me, I
Mm,
have a five members, five peoples are there. So I'm the responsible guy for the SCM objects. Okay.
okay.
Like that, we have different verticals: finance
Mm,
separate team, integration separate team, HCM separate team. So current project, we have a 57 team members total.
okay. So it is a huge team.
Yeah, yeah, it is a huge team. So once you did one implementation, then we'll get idea. So
Okay.
which one we need to take, uh, which is important, and what are the sequence steps we need to follow, which one you need to execute first. So we'll get complete and end-to-end things, ideas will get. So that particular idea will become a base for further projects.
Okay.
Because already you have a what you call ERP background. So for you,
Mm,
I feel it is not much what you call tough to switch from current PeopleSoft to Fusion. But the thing is, my advice is better to do the certifications. If you do the certification and then if you have a knowledge, then easily you can switch from current things to the Fusion.
yes, Ram, but I feel that yeah, after doing once practical, I don't remember the navigations and all that. So in interview, if they will ask me, then I will not be able to remember that
That is what
stuff.
you have to increase the practice time.
Okay.
Okay. See, as soon as one particular thing, if you do at least 3 to 4 times, then things will remember
Mm,
easily, right? That
yeah.
is minimum, right? That is the logic, right? But try. So once you try with the whole heart, with what you call with interest, then things will come positive. That is what I
Mm.
believe. Okay.
Mm. But my problem is that I cannot leave my existing production support also, no?
Yeah, yeah. We should not leave that, but you bear some time to fusion. You
Yes.
find out somehow. You have to find out and then bear some time so that things will comes to positive.
Yes.
Okay. So once the total objects, what you call the background schedule operation has been completed, then system will allow to download the log file.
Okay.
Download log file, as well as it is just log file. Log file means it will show just what you call details for each and
Log.
every
Okay,
object.
I
Yeah.
understand log. Yeah.
And here this is the important CSV
Mhm.
file package.
Okay.
Why it is not? Yeah, sure. Show in folder. So this is the what you call zip file. So let me open in separate way. Manufacturing. Uh, okay. So once you extract, I don't have option. Unzip is not there. Huh? Extract all. See, this many objects are there under your
So
inventory
many.
management.
Yeah.
So this is like a biggest TDS. So people won't follow that
Mm.
because everything we cannot even if we enter
Yes.
also,
Yeah.
yeah, if you enter also, it will be very tough to diagnose the things when if we get a problem.
Mm.
So what they will do is instead of going this, they will go to separate tasks. Suppose, okay, let us take yeah, the sub inventories. So I want to do that
mm,
for this. So how to do that? So here it is not showing the thing. So for that, so we have to select the actions here. Okay, if you select this,
mm,
system will display the actions. Now go to this one, sub inventories, same option, export CSV, create new, system will download
mm,
that one, just fill the data. So we'll take one class. Next class I'll take. So how to load the locators I'll show. Okay, so I'll prepare the CSV, and through importing process I'll show how to load the data into the system, because any of this
okay.
inventory management has not yet started, right? So during that time
Mm,
I'll show how the CSV format will work. Okay,
mm,
but these are the options which you have to perform your CSV.
mm,
Okay, now we'll see the FBDI a little bit, how to, what is the process, what is the procedure you have. So first I'll explain the procedure, then I'll using the system will try to load the data. Okay, what is this? Yeah. Now for FBDI, so first we need to know for which elements the Oracle will allow to perform these FBDI operations. So from
mm,
where we are to load the data, I mean where we are to download the data is, so we have a application called as, it's a URL, not application, docs.oracle.com.
mm,
So first we need to select, we need to identify what is your instance, क्या बोलते हैं, instance version. Okay,
mm,
so how to find out instance version, go to your name about this application. So this is the instance version 19D. So similar
mm,
to instance version, we have to download the FBDI files. Okay. Now
mm,
go back to cloud application. So here I'm trying to do for item. So go
mm,
to inventory management,
mm,
and this is important. So your instance is belongs to which version? So my instance is belongs to
mm,
19D. Select that
okay.
and then click on books. So if you click
Mm,
on books, we'll get all here, user guides, implementation guides, and security guides. There are a lot administration. There are a lot of things are there. So which one
mm,
which is required for us is just development. Click on development and
okay.
file-based data import. So click on this
Mm,
HTML, and here you can find out what is required. Product lifecycle management, not here. Product master data, here item import. So this is the file we have to download. This is always the what you call files are in .xlsm format, which are
mm,
Excels only, but they are using separate format here. Just download this particular file.
mm,
Once downloading is done, so just open that. Okay. So this is the front end. I mean the file will be look like. So
mm,
what is our duty is, so there are lot of sheets around. For item we have a 13 sheets. So we need to know which sheets wanted to use for your application or for your client. So whether the data will be there in the all 13 sheets or data only there in the some one or two sheets, it depends. That we can decide based on the requirement. Okay. So each sheet having some significance. Okay. So the first sheet is to load the data for master items. Master items
mm,
means, I think you understand, only master
yes.
organization. Okay. and
Mm.
second sheet for revisions, third sheet for categories. All items as belongs to have all items should have a category. Okay, that category
Mm.
mapping if you want to fulfill, you can fulfill the sheet of third sheet, like relationships, associations. Associations you can use for supplier association. So this is not for inventory association. If you want to make a association with the inventory, so you can use directly this what you call first page. There only you can pass one more row by changing the master arc to inventory arc. Okay,
Mm.
so like that we have lot of shades. There are EFFs are there, so many things are there. But in my application, what and all we used is we used system interface, revisions, categories, and associations. Associations we used for inventory arc. So here no need to use this sheet. Instead of that, we can directly pass the data in the item interface sheet itself. Okay. So like you have to find out for which component you are trying to load the data, and you need to understand each sheet significance, and you need to understand what data we have to load. So here you can see the required star and required. So this data is mandatory when you are using this sheet. This dot, wherever dot you can find star, sorry, star you can find, those are the mandatory fields. Okay, so that data you have to give while using this FBDA. Okay, so once you assume that once your FBDA FBDA preparation is done, now next step is how to load the data into Fusion. So that particular thing I'll explain to you. So here first thing is UCM area. UCM area, what is UCM? I used to forget these abbreviations. United something is that UCM meaning. Not this one. UCM area infusion meaning. Uh, I'll let you know that one. What is UCM? I have actually somewhere I met UCM area. Something is there. I forget. Universal content management or something is there. Fusion. Introduce UCM webcast and Oracle UCM. Yeah, universal content management.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the
Mm.
place. So once your preparation has been done, FBDA preparation has been done using UCM area. First, we need to map your FBDA file to specific account. Means in our example, we are using item. So for that item, we have to select what is the account, means for which account you are trying to load the data. So in our example of item, the account is the SCM. You can find out those things. SCM item import. So this is the application. So we have to
Mm.
choose this application, and then we need to choose your the FBDA file. So these two things we are doing in the UCM area, Universal Content Management area. So once you map your file to the specific application or specific account, then after that, what is the next step is loading the data to interface tables. So first always the data will be load to interface tables. So this whatever steps I'm telling, this will be common for all FBDI files. First UCM area, then loading the data into interface tables, and then final step is moving the data from interface table to base tables. Okay. So these
Okay.
are the three steps which will be consecutively. Consecutively, we need to uh, execute one by one. So next one is moving the data from interface tables to base tables. Okay, so first we'll see how to load the data. Load the data to interface tables. So first UCM we fulfilled. Next one is for this what and all schedule operations are there is, so we need to run the system using load import export program. Load import export program, this is the another program in the scheduled process. We have to select this program, and then immediately we need to select another program. I mean, once you select this, system will ask what is this application, I mean for which application you are trying to load the data into interface tables. So after selecting this, our program name is item import. Okay, so when you select item import, system will automatically show whatever the FBDA file which you have loaded in the UCM area. Okay, just select that file and click on submit. Once you submit, the system will load the data into interface tables when your file doesn't have any errors. When the file having errors, you have to dig the things and find out what is the root cause for your files. Once your files are pretty good, then automatically system will push entire data into interface tables. Once from this section we are not finding any errors, your file is good, and you will find the what you call process has been successfully completed. Next third point is move the data from interface to base tables. So which program we need to run here is item import. Here also same item import. So using this final step, we are moving the data from interface table to base tables. So this is the process which we need to follow for your item import FBDA file. Okay, so now I'll show, I prepared actually a FBDA file. So using that, how to load the data, I'll try to show to you. But I did
Okay.
not, tested in this instance. Let me try. Hmm, Fusion classes. This is the one we did. I prepared actually. Hmm, I think this is the file I have. Cut. Go here. Fusion classes real time. Paste here. Okay. So this is the file I prepared actually for testing purpose. So here I given batch number. So what and all mandatory? This batch ID and batch number will be mandatory, and how it will be, like how to increment this is batch ID is common. Suppose assume that this sheet having 100 rows. For all 100 rows, the batch ID will be same. Okay.
How to get this batch ID, batch number?
You can give any number, not a matter. Batch ID.
Okay.
Okay. And
This
here,
we went in manually.
yes, yes. But
Okay.
usually we'll get the data from EBS system, because if you are
Mm.
using legacy system, the technical team will provide the data to you.
Okay.
Okay. And
Okay.
transaction type, this has to decide whether you are creating, updating, sync. Create
Mm.
means already you know what you may create. Update means
Mm.
already you have one data, one row will be there in
Mm.
the fusion. If you want to update something on the same row, then you can select as update. And sync
Mm.
operation will be used. So what is the purpose of sync is, assume that okay, we have a data, we have a one item in the cloud. Okay, so let us take item is something mobile. So that mobile you
Mm.
entered for only master arc.
Mm.
Now for that same item you want to associate to inventory arc. So what we
Mm.
are going to do is, for first row wherever organization code is master data, this they will keep as a sync, and next row they will keep as a create and change the organization code to inventory arc. So during that purpose they're going to use the sync here. Got my point?
Not clear.
See, sync will be used, no need to, I mean, in that row we are not modifying anything. What is the why you are using that particular row is, example, now I have a item in the fusion, but item is belongs to only master arc. Now for that same item I want to associate to inventory arcs.
Mm.
So that is my POC, I mean scenario. So how we are going to achieve that is, first row I don't want to, I am not doing any changes. So this
Mm.
first row is master arc. This is inventory arc. CAR is the inventory arc.
Mm.
Okay. So in order to pass this data, I mean, I'm since I'm not doing any changes, I can keep as a sync here. So if I am not using this one, what will happen is, without this master arc, I cannot pass this inventory arc separately. If you want to append this inventory arc to your master arc, we have to pass always two rows. First row is sync, second row will be create. So if you see the difference between this one, this is organization code is master arc and this organization code is inventory arc. So if we are not doing any modifications in the first row, then you can pass transaction type as a sync, and next row you can pass a transaction type as a create. So that is the purpose they're using the sync operation here. Sync means just syncing with the existing data. Whatever data is there in the fusion, even through Fbdi also, the data has to be sync.
Mm.
Okay. Now, and third option is we have to see the batch number. See, if you take this one, we'll keep back. The batch number is 1637. I am passing for first row. This is my first item. So same batch number you have to pass to inventory org as well.
Okay.
Similarly, 1638 I am passing to here. So here the item and this item should be sync. This should be map, should be match.
Mm.
Okay. Similarly, this also has to match to third row. This also has to match to fourth row. Okay.
Mm.
And this is the, like, these are the precautionary things you have to follow, else system will throw an error.
Mm.
Okay. And you can, if you see here, the source type, So it will be like source system code. We can give anything, but the Oracle has been suggested. So you have to give the product management code PIMDH. There is some
Mm,
significance is there. So you have to pass same code for all the rows, all the columns. And
mm,
item class name. This is very important. So already you know what is the item class name. So for which item
mm,
class we are creating these items, we have to pass that class name here. And primary unit, you know what is the item units, and life cycle phases,
mm,
production, and item status, how we want to be active. And like that we have a
mm,
almost here I we can say nm, see till nx columns are there. Okay, so in this one, all till nx not required to fill, but only mandatory things we have to fill. But depends upon your requirement, which one you have to fill, which one you need to keep blank, that will be decided purely by requirement. Okay,
okay,
so here I given some of the things, vip supply. Okay, and there are a lot of things I given here. Okay, uh, so these and all, what you may ask some question, what is these things? These and all specifications of item,
mm,
specifications of item in different areas. Inventory management, what is the inventory value, asset value, costing is
mm,
enabled or not. So in the front end you can see the costing will be available under the manufacturing. Okay, so like
okay,
that each and every field have a significance. If that field is mandatory, you have to pass the value here. Okay, so like
okay,
that you have to create your first sheet. Then next
mm,
sheet is revision sheet, revisions, revision interface. So when you will use this revision interface is whenever your item having some revision. Suppose while creating master arc, system will ask what is the default revision. So default revision assume that I pass the 0 here. Okay. So while
mm,
creating item using front end, okay. So system we have an option to select your revision. If assume that you are not maintaining any revisions for your item, then you no need to use this revision interface. When you have a specific application saying that, yes, I wanted to update my item to revision 0 to revision 1, revision 1 to revision 2, then you have to select that particular item and pass this row. I mean, use this particular sheet to pass the row and provide the revision numbers here. If there is no revision maintaining, no need to use this sheet. If you have that, so same thing. So what you have to do is just select this row, copy, go here, paste it, and you have to pass revision number, either A, B, C, whatever you want, you can pass. Okay,
okay,
revision reason you have to give. So like that you can enter some of the data here. Since I'm not
mm,
using, I'm not sending, I'm not passing any data here. And category interface, this is important. Every item should have a categories. Without category,
mm,
we cannot define the item here. So your item, what is the category? You have to choose. My categories are these things.
okay,
Okay. Next, relationship I'm not using. Associations I'm not using. Associations means this will be specifically used for supplier, and association usually Oracle has to give for inventory. But when you pass the data for inventory, our system won't work. We already what you called tested that particular scenario. So associations always pass in the first page. So this
mm,
association page is only for supplier. Means when you are expecting procurement, when you're expecting the purchase from specific supplier for this specific item, then you can pass the mapping of the supplier information here, or else no need to use this. So like that, there are 13 sheets are there. So depends upon your requirement, you can use the sheets. So once you prepare everything, okay, now what you have to do is, so 1 second, which one I'm passing here? Uh, so Kroger joining kit. Where is that? This one I don't know where I use this sheet. Uh, okay. So what I'll do is Kroger joining in it. Mm, Okay, so I'll take one more instance. Sorry, I forgot where I did. So I'm taking this fancy. Open new window. I wanted to verify two things here. One is master arc and
Mm-hmm.
item arc, and then inventory. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so go to home, go to product PIM. Okay, I wanted to check for existing one, manage items. So let us take some existing things. WWT. Okay. So you know SQL, PL SQL, Prisa?
SQL, I know SQL queries.
Okay.
I PL SQL coding.
You don't know PL?
PL SQL code I don't do not know, but
Okay.
simple queries, joins and that thing.
SQL one. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. So here they're using the item class is root item. So I'm using this current instance for testing. So I want to take the same class and then go back. Which one is worse? Okay, this one I'll close. Confuse. Okay, here. Here I'll keep item class this one and just copy this. Okay. Format. Okay. And I think these items are not there. Fine. One more thing. Yeah, I need to check organization code. Just go back to this. Go to associations. Yeah, CCS item master. CCS item master. Okay. So this I have to pass. Go back. Yeah, same thing I guess. Anyhow. Okay. Just format. Okay. So this is the master arc, and these rows from 9 to 12 we're using for inventory arc. So I need to cross verify the what is, yeah, inventory arc is CR. Okay. So yeah, this is also CR. Fine. So we don't have any problem now. And 1602, I think we are passed or not. Okay, so let me change to some number here, because if they use this batch ID, I mean, if they use same instance, then if I get any error, system won't show our batch ID. So let me change some name, I mean some numbers here. Okay, so this one I'll keep same. I don't want to change here. Just only batch ID I'm changing. Revisions I'm not using. Category I want to change. Okay, and nothing is fine. Categories I want to cross verify whether these categories are there or not. Uh, okay. So go to categories. Whatever category is there, just I'm wanted to pass same thing. Oh, it is there. GT05. I think I use this one. Huh? I don't know. Okay. So same category I'm passing. Just fill, copy that, and category name. Category name is engine. Good. Okay. So purchasing catalog is catalog. Purchasing catalog. Let me copy this. Okay. Okay. Fine. This is organization code is correct. Hmm. Okay. Both are same. Go back to first page. Okay. So let me verify UOMs. Yeah, UOMs is each, not a issue. Production. Okay, good. So now it's fine. Just save the form and go to instructions. Here you need to generate the CSV. This is the step I forgot. So we have to generate the CSV. Click on this. System will generate the CSV for all your 13 sheets. Okay. So local disk, fusion, where is it? Real time. Okay. So I'll select same thing. Just save. I want to replace existing one. So it will take time to generate the CSV for each and every sheet wise. Yeah, it has been created now. Uh, yeah, that has been finished. Now go back to your application. So these are my application I wanted to use. So first step is UCM area, right? So UCM area actually, what you called that is a procedure. Okay, so first UCM area, then interface, then base tables. Even you can skip the UCM area. I'm showing now how to skip that UCM area to load your FBD. So for that, go to tools. I'll show where is the UCM area, then I'll skip that what you called first step, and then immediately I'll go to the second step. Where you will find the UCM area is, go to navigator. Here you can find file import and export option. Click on that. And here you can click on plus upload, choose your file. So I don't want to save this one, just I'm showing the options here. Choose your zip file, click on open. I told right account. This account we have to select. So what is our account is SCM underscore item input. SCM, there are a lot actually. Yeah. So this is the account we need to select. So once you select this and click on save and close, what system will do is system will fulfill the UCM area. Okay, I mean we are successfully loaded your zip file to the UCM area. So this is the way how to make it out your universal content management. So after once you fulfill this one, the next step is I don't want to use this one, we can skip this one as well. So directly I'm going to base tables. Now schedule process, click on schedule new process. So what is the program? Load interface. So if you don't know full program, just keep load interface, load percentage, interface percentage, click on tab,
Mhm.
automatically system will show. Load interface file for import. This is the program. So click on OK, click on OK again. So this is the important import process. So here we have to select your application. I mean the application
Mhm.
name. Uh, item import or import item. Let me see. Yeah, item import. Select this. This data file is nothing but your which file? Your Fbdi file you need to give. So this is the file I give just now. I created the CSV 1215, correct? Just select that, click on open, click on OK. Now when I submit, system will push the data to interface tables. Condition is when we don't have any errors. So it will show everything here. Just if you refresh, it will show the things whether you have error, errors are successful, all those things will show. So since I tested this one, so we never find any issues. If not, definitely you'll find. So we have to find out here success, everything will be succeeded. Then if you want to download the log file, you just select here, you can download the log file also using
Okay.
this attachment. Now I moved the data to the interface table successfully. The next step is
Mhm.
move the data to base tables. So item directly, no need to load one item input. So this is the third step we need to use. Here it will show import items to product hub. Means this is the what do you call schedule operation or schedule operation or application, what it may be. So we're using this one to move the data to base tables.
This is Oracle defined.
Yes, yes. The
Okay.
steps will be Oracle defined. So here
No,
we have,
it is process also item import.
sorry,
This process item import. This
correct,
is
correct.
Oracle defined.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
That schedule operations will be defined by the Oracle only.
Mhm.
So let me check my batch ID. Hmm, Where is my batch ID? This is the batch ID I pass. Select that. So no need to pass here on until unless if it is any star mark is there, you have to pass, or else just submit the program.
Mhm.
Click on submit. Now system is doing moving the data to base tables. It will take bit time here. some sequence programs will run, pre-processing, child, some APIs. Hmm. So this particular FBDI, no need of any technical knowledge. No need to
Uh,
write any queries, no need to write any code and all.
okay.
Yeah, I think it has been went successfully. Still one more program has to run. Yeah, process APIs. So once it is successful, then you can see your data. So if you find any issues, what is where to do is you just check in the meta links. Meta links, through the meta link, we'll get some ideas. Through friends, we'll get some ideas. So like that, you have to explore and find out the. See, we got error. So we'll see what error. Yeah, item number is already exists. I think this one we use for this. Okay, so what you have to do now? We need to change the item number. So instead of this, I'll keep 300 series. Okay, 303. Same thing. Copy, paste. You got my point? Why it was thrown? Because
Yes.
item is already there.
Mm.
Now I'm changing the item name. Revision category. Okay. Now same procedure. Save. Go to first page. Generate CSV. Select this. Click on save. Go back to system. Now first we need to push the data to interface tables.
Okay, that's yes.
Load interface tab out. Select this import program. Import process to search item import. So I forget what is the job role is required is product data steward. So that is the
Mm.
job role is required to what you call see these particular programs, item import program in the schedule operations. So if you don't have that product data steward, this item import the program will not appear in the LOV. Okay, so after giving this one, just submit. So process has been triggered. Now this time I'm expecting no errors. Already running successful. So yeah, now interface is done. Then move to base tables. Item import select. So it is a batch ID. Open this 16021. Okay, 1602. Submit the program. So this is for refresh purpose.
Okay.
Input child. Yeah, it's success and running keyword process success succeeded. Now we'll verify the item import. Yeah, item import is success. So here also you can verify the data, or directly you can go there in the system also you can verify. Attachment, open this. So import process was successful. It won't show what and all items has been loaded. So just come out and open your application, another tab, another tab. uh, Go to home, go to PIM, product information management. So how to verify? Go to manage items. So in the manage items, just pass your item numbers. So like this. Yeah. So 300, 301, 302, 303. So why two rows are showing here? What is the reason? Reason?
Yeah.
Why two rows are showing for each item? Why system is showing two rows?
Rose. It is from.
30. Two rows came, right? Why? First row is for master, second row for inventory.
Okay.
Okay. So like this is the way to load the data of your legacy
Hmm.
data to Oracle Cloud.
Okay.
So this is the one of the option. And ADFDI
Hmm.
we have seen for this one. Uh, for which one? Currencies. Yeah.
Yes.
And in some of the, I mean, during in the inventory also we have some options to load the data through ADFDI. I'll show. And during inventory, I told right, CSV how to load the data for one of the element.
Yes.
And I'll try to explain that particular functionality as well. Okay.
Okay.
So now can we extend further, or what's your feeling?
I want to go now. Yeah.
ठीक है. Then we'll
Hmm.
wind up the session. And
Yeah.
next week, is there any chance at least Saturday? I mean, either not Saturday specifically, any one day work day, working days time.
I'll let you know because Ugadi you celebrate, right? We do not celebrate.
Yeah, we'll celebrate Ugadi.
But you celebrate, right?
Correct.
I'm not sure if you would be able to take a class. Let me see how much I'm able to cover. Maybe I can use that holiday to cover my stuff.
ठीक है. Okay. Okay.
I ping you. Let me
Okay.
quickly cover whatever is pending, and
Mhm.
then, probably we can go on regular stuff.
Okay. But item side, yeah, these things inter-class, intra-class are not covered. And
Hmm.
item relationship, any of this item relationship, I'll show how to make a relationship. But in order to test that functionality, we require in the procurement. So I think I'm feeling like we will cover that relationship during procurement side, because relationship means it is a substitute item. Suppose, for example, you ordered a mobile, okay, mobile some series.
Yeah, I understand that replacement item. I was
Yeah,
in
substitute
those
item.
replacement items. We when we deactivate one item, we have a replacement item for that one, so we can use that item.
Exactly, substitute items.
Yeah,
So such a
I
functionality.
do all that work in PeopleSoft. It is just that I need to know all those things
Okay,
in our
okay, good,
execution.
good.
Yeah.
Mm. And you are working in manufacturing side? I mean, you are aware about
I
manufacturing?
have worked in manufacturing site, a cycle, counting cycle and all that events, whatever you were talking of,
Mm.
bomb and other thing.
Bill of
But
material routing,
now, in my current company, I am handling only inventory.
inventory things. Okay. Okay, so I'll actually know my suggestion is, once you done the inventory, and once you are okay with your practice, you better to go for exam, external exam. That is
Yes,
that
yes,
is my.
I'll definitely go with the exam. But first, I want to finish off with my classes so that at least I'm clear with the concepts, all
Correct,
concepts.
correct.
Yeah.
Inventory is like 2019 they have released recently. Even I did very recently, like 10 days back, I gone through the exam. I certified now.
Okay. Hmm. How was it? Was it tough or?
It was no prisa. It was okay. Not much tough. So once you are aware about concept, then it will be easy.
Okay.
Okay. I said right. I have some other way, other channel. So if you are okay with that,
Yeah,
then we'll
yeah.
proceed. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, so all the questions were out of those questions only.
Yeah, 99.99 questions came. There is no change.
Okay, actually, we did the People's of certification also from dumps only
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because everyone in India does through dumps.
Correct, correct. But
Yeah, no
even
one
from
uses
Oracle
it.
also we have a dumps. But the shortest thing is, like that is also like through not direct channel. So through some other, so we came to know, and then we got it, and then I we thought like yeah, people's will try to blame us, right? We have a lot of questions, right? Every mindset.
Mm.
So I just gone through, and then I, what you called, I went to exam, and then I faced the things. Whether I was, have a doubtfully, but thing is, no, whatever script having, almost almost not, I cannot say all, 90% of questions came from the script.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a
Yeah,
thing.
it is. My point is not getting 100 out of 100. It is just passing the certification.
No, see, passing certification score for Oracle is 67, but I reached to 85.
Mm.
85% I got.
Okay, that's a good score.
Yeah, correct.
Mm.
Okay, so we'll discuss this one later. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, Prija. Anything else? So
Okay. No.
today, today, at least you got idea, right? Item important all.
Yes, I'll try. I mean, I am going through pending sessions right now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I got an idea, I've never done this before, so it was good for me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
maybe, yeah, when I do it, I'll get through some errors and I'll ping you.
Okay, no problem. I'll share that
Yeah.
particular file to you. That FBDI also I'll put in the Google. So you can use that one for modifications and use that one as a reference and do whatever R&D if you want to do. Okay.
Yeah, that will be helpful.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay. Chalo, Priza.
Okay.
Right. See you. Bye.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.